Needless to say, the bus driver lost his job that evening. Matter of fact, I drove the lease bus out of town and left him in Shipshewana, Indiana.
Hey everybody, we're in Shipshewana, Indiana, and if I had $5 for every time we've been here, I could buy a couple of you a steak. We have been here at least for 21 years. Let's just say this, I'm 56 years old, and I remember celebrating my 35th birthday here because they brought a cake out on stage to me. So I think we had come the year before that as well. So yeah, Shipshewana is truly a second home to us, and we love it. We know where all the stores are and all the spots and all the fun places. So I hope you guys are able to visit this place sometime. If you have never been here, you need to put this on your bucket list. But we've got a sold out house tonight. I think it's about, how many seats? 12 or 13? 1,500 seats. And these are our people. We love them. And when we look out in the audience, we say, man, is that my aunt or uncle? I've seen them so many times. We feel like we're having a reunion here. But anyway, have a great day, y'all.
Favorite Shipshewana memory?
Oh my goodness, we've been coming here since I was like 7 or 8 years old, so 20 years, and I have so many different ones. When we first started coming, it was like a novelty that there were horse and buggies, so I would count like the week that we were here how many there were that I would see. I think I got to 50 at one point.
Some lady came out to me and had this
103. Mom remembers the exact number. I got to 103. And then one time we were snowed in here for a whole week, and one of the concerts got canceled, and we just thought it was like the best thing ever. We were probably like, I don't know, I was maybe 10, and it was the best. So we always loved coming back.
All right, Courtney, favorite memory from coming to Shipshewana?
Well, some of the first few times that we came, they gave us a farmhouse across the street from the small theater. That back in the day, I think the theater sat like 300. It seats 1,500 now, but we would stay in this little farmhouse and do a full week of concerts. And I loved coming at Christmas, and it would snow, and it felt like you were in a movie because there would be horses and buggies going by and snow on the ground. It was really cool. I also remember in my teenage years, Michael would come visit me when we were dating. So that was also a good memory.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
All right, Philip, give me a Shipshewana memory.
I do kind of. She showed me a picture of her.
I remember they had a really cool car museum here. A lot of vintage cars for a long time, and when we would play down at the event center, got to see that a lot. It's gone now.
So
We're probably sitting right where it was.
actually where they are. All right, Mom, give me a Shipshewana memory.
Well, one of the good memories is just all the kids were little and we started coming here, and we'd homeschool over in the little farmhouse and go sing every night at a concert. And the food, the bakery, the donuts, oh my stars. It's a wonder I don't weigh 500 pounds. But it just brings back such great nostalgic memories for me as a mom, just having all my kids here and they were little. But one of my worst memories here, which you didn't ask for, but I'll tell anyway, is I came out one night and it was a Christmas concert. We were going to throw candy out to the crowd. Well, I didn't know they had this banister in front of me. I leaned on the banister to throw my candy out, and when I did, the banister was not assembled. It was just for looks. And the whole thing came apart, and one of the spindles came up and got me right here. I went down on my knees, braced my back so I wouldn't fall off the stage. Long story short, blacked both of my eyes, blood running down the left side of my face. And I played for an hour and a half with blood on this side because the crowd was out here. And little Olivia, she was probably 8 or 9. I was 37 years old at the time. This is a long time ago, y'all. Or 38, because my husband would not let me go Christmas shopping that year because both of my eyes were black. And he said, they're going to think I beat you up, and I would never lay a hand on you. He said, you can't go out. But anyway, so that was a crazy memory when I fell on stage.
All right, Dad, give us a memory from the last 20 years coming to Shipshewana.
Well, our first year we came, we got snowed out 1 or 2 of the nights that we were here. Yes. That was a great memory because we didn't have to sing, and we were all staying in one cozy little farmhouse together, the 6 of us. And I think that was the very first maybe year we came, 2003. We've been coming to Shipshewana for 23 years. The biggest memory I have from Shipshewana would not be the most pleasant memory, but it is one that is burned in my memory forever. We came off the stage from singing, and standing in the green room were 2 police officers. And they said, who is Phil Collingsworth? And I raised my hand. They said, come with us. And I'll never forget, they took me over to a room, and the first thing Kim said was, what did you do? And I knew I'd done nothing, but I couldn't figure out what did they want to see me for. Well, just so happened on that particular Christmas tour, we had brought a lease bus with us, and the lease driver had decided that Shipshewana was a great place for him to invite his girlfriend from out of town to come and bring him some marijuana. And he was smoking marijuana in the hotel, in a hotel room with my name on it. No idea what was all was going on. Well, needless to say, the bus driver lost his job that evening. Matter of fact, I drove the lease bus out of town and left him in Shipshewana, Indiana. Sitting in jail as far as I know. Wow, that was quite a shock. And the folks here were so kind to us because they knew we had nothing to do with it. Just so happened the lease bus driver that came along with that bus was a marijuana addict. We had no clue. But thank God his feet were on the ground when he was driving the bus, but I think he might have been sailing away to the wild blue yonder while he was in the hotel room, that's for sure.
So one of my favorite memories from Shipshewana is the pie. We would come here as kids and we would get to eat in the restaurant before we would sing, and they had like 20 different flavors of pies. And I remember being like, it's like Christmas, like what kind of pie am I gonna get today? Because we used to come here for like a week long and sing a concert every day. So anyway, pies. And then one time we sang here with Ernie Haas and Signature Sound when we were a lot younger, like late teens, early 20s, I think. And they like to play ultimate frisbee. It's kind of like football, but with the frisbee. Anyway, and so we decided we were going to play with them one day. They asked us to play. So it was me and Courtney and Philip, I think, that played with them. Maybe Olivia. She might have been too young. Anyway, and I forgot my tennis shoes and had to wear bare feet. And my feet hurt like crazy after that. But we had lots of fun.
He is my life, my strength, my song. This cornerstone, this solid ground. Firm through the fiercest drought.